Well, thank you very much for being here today. We have one of the Game Changer authors, Christine Bennett Clark. Thank you, Christine, for joining us.
Thank you, Natalie. It's my pleasure.
I would love to ask you a couple questions and let the readers really get to know you a little better and maybe how you could help them.
Sure.
So my first question would be, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm an internet marketer. When my fellow friends and colleagues were thinking of retiring, I decided that I would learn internet marketing. And after a number of years of studying, I now help women create online businesses that are successful and financially profitable.
That's awesome. And so why did you feel being in the Game Changer book was important to you?
Well, when I went through the situation that I did, that when I divorced and I found I had no money, and then I actually lost my purpose in life. I was so embedded in being a wife and mother that when that was no longer my main role, I really felt adrift and at loss, and I determined that that wasn't going to be my life. So I went about doing a lot of things. I got counseling, I learned how to do internet marketing, and I wanted to share that with others so that if they ever ended up in that same situation, they would know that there was a way out. And also when they are, no matter what you're doing in life, I think you need to take care of yourself. You need to know your purpose in life is you as much as it is other people.
So many women get caught up in that, taking care of everybody else except for themselves. So it's a very important message.
Yes, we do. We do. And I was very, very happy and proud to be a wife and mother, taking care of my family. But when it comes right down to it, you do need to create a life that's yours too.
Right. Yeah. So share with us something that's maybe related to your chapter. Don't spoil anything that's in your chapter, or share something that's not in your chapter that people might want to know.
Well, one thing that I would have put in my chapter if we had more space was that when I was going through these challenges, when I divorced and I got very depressed and I became suicidal, I knew I needed help, but I didn't get it soon enough. And I want people to know that if they're ever feeling challenged, like emotionally, it could be a circumstantial thing, it could be a chemical thing. But if you're feeling depressed, or especially if you're feeling suicidal, to go and get professional help and get it earlier than later. And there's lots of good people out there. And if you don't find a psychologist that works with you, that you connect with, go to another one. Don't give up. Just keep going and try. Find a psychologist that works for you. Find support. Get a support system that works for you. One of the biggest things when you get depressed or suicidal is you isolate yourself.
Right.
So you want to reach out, and the earlier you reach out, the easier it is.
Yeah, and that probably helps having the support group or getting to know that other people are going through, what you're not the only one out there feeling this way.
Exactly. And the things that you think that are very peculiar to you aren't. I mean, a lot of people feel those same things.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think your main message of your chapter is?
I think that, and I referred to this a little bit earlier, but I think the main thing is that whoever you are, whether you're a man or a woman or an adult or a teenager or a child, but you need to think about what's meaningful for you in your life. You need to create a life that you love, that isn't dependent on other people and how they react to you.
Yeah, that's very important. So if someone reads your chapter, what would you want them to walk away knowing or feeling?
Oh, I most definitely, if they read the chapter, get to know that no matter how financially rocky your situation might become, and I was quite surprised, Natalie, by the number of women that I met after I divorced who were in the same really rocky financial situation that I was. I didn't realize it was so common, that it is possible to create a life for yourself, a new life that you'll love. You'll be financially successful, and there's great opportunities online to do that. And if you would like help from me doing that, I would be more than welcome to connect with you.
That's awesome. So if someone just felt like, you know, they're wanting to do something new, they need financial income, that would be a good person to have a talk with you and just see if it's a good fit to work together?
If they were looking to get something, to do something online, there's so many opportunities to use your skills and your passion and your knowledge and convert that into an online business.
Okay.
And yes, if they were interested in looking at those opportunities, I'd be most welcome to.
Okay. And what's the best way for someone to contact you?
The best way and easiest, I think, is just to go to my Facebook page, which is Christine Bennet Clark. You just put that in the search, it'll come up. Okay. And I'll be the top one, and just click on that, and then friend me and PM me. Send me a private message or a direct message. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Christine. We look forward to seeing you become #1 bestseller with this book. I know you guys are going to touch a lot of lives, and it's really something to be proud of. So congratulations for being
Thank you, Natalie. And you know what? I'm just going to close with a little bit that it, for everyone, it's a challenge. It was a challenge for me to write that chapter, to put myself out there. And I just want women and everybody to know that it's okay to step out there, to put yourself out there.
Right.
That's what and good things will come from that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that, and we look forward to seeing more of you. Maybe your own book someday.
I'm working on it.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much.